I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm looking at my screen and it's a little bit fluid though, but we shall manage it. Trying to share the link. Okay. So basically we have a few more minutes to go, about 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, view live chat, got it. Let's wait for the others to join. We have basically 2 minutes left. If you find the comment section, you're free to put your question in there so that while I start the tutorials, I can always answer your question while I'm doing the makeup or while after the class. Actually, we have a WhatsApp group. Your questions can get into the WhatsApp group after the class. Unfortunately, I will not be able to answer everybody's questions while doing the makeup because we have limited time and we have to be fast. We have a lot to learn today. So I'm going to strictly respect time because I know we do not have all day, and in Cameroon time it's 6 p.m. there and here it's 1 p.m. So hello guys, I'm Kendall Queen. As most of you know me, I'm a makeup artist and entrepreneur. I was the founder of the Kendall Queen's Beauty Institute back in Yaoundé, and I am no longer present in Cameroon, which is why I could not answer some of your questions. But I'll be turning +1 tomorrow, and so I wanted to use this opportunity to share with you guys with a little bit more of my talent, what I have, so that you guys can join me celebrate my birthday, which is tomorrow. I've seen a couple of people doing stuffs like that after I posted mine, and I'm really happy that people are using this means to share. Some go to the orphanages, some go to the hospitals. So I was like, if I cannot do any of these things, why don't I share with you guys what I have? So questions will be allowed at the end. If you have your pen on papers, please feel free to take down notes during the tutorials. You can always ask questions in the WhatsApp group or in the comment section below. Okay, I'm sure most of you already know my social media pages. Oh my god, I just hope you guys can hear me. Okay, let me put on the volume and make sure you guys can hear me. All right, I have a ring light in front of me. The windows are open. The sun is shining bright, but still yet I feel like the light is not enough. But nevertheless, apologies, we could not use Zoom. I tried to put all of you in Zoom. We're almost 300 and people were still, you know, joining us, but you know, we cannot feed, how do they say, feed the fowl on the last day. We have to sell the fowl. So we had a deadline for it, so we're just going to start briefly. So first of all, we're going to start with skin preparation. You prepare your skin to welcome the makeup, prepare your skin to receive everything, you know, to receive the makeup you wish to receive. Oh, hi, good evening. Hello, Alvin. Hello, Christine. Oh, great. Thank you. You guys can hear me. Okay, I'm just going to be very fast. For skin prep, we'll just start by cleaning our face. Cleaning your face. You do not want to have dust on your face or dirt on your face and then you apply makeup on top. No, it's not right. We have to make sure it's clean enough. Just like when you're doing your hair, your braids, you make sure that your hair is clean before you have a new hairstyle on. Okay, so this is Huda Beauty. It's a demaquillant. It's a makeup remover. I'm just going to use it to clean my face. I have a mirror in front of me and have another one I hold, a hand mirror. So I just really hope you guys can see me clearly. I'm really trying my best. Okay, so after using this product to gently clean my face, the next step is using a face toner. It is written there, face toner. Unfortunately, what I have is finished. Face toner simply helps to bring your skin to the right pH. After you've used this demaquillant, after you use this makeup remover, it has some ions and chemicals into it. So you use a face toner in order to make it to balance properly your skin. And then once you're done with the face toner, you use your serum. Serum. It helps to better absorb the toner and other products. So I'm just going to go straight to the serum. What I'm using here is vitamin C. All these products, you get it back there in Cameroon. It's very easy to find. You can always get to my inbox and I'll tell you where you can easily get all these products. So this is how I just apply my face serum. I use my fingers. I don't have time to use a brush. Well, not really that I don't have time to use a brush, but I just feel like it's my skin, and so it's my fingers are just appropriate, you know, like when you want to rub in. And I'm not even a brush fan, to say for real. I'm not a brush fan. And I just feel like when you press the product in, it really absorbs all the product. And then we have the ordinary. This is the ordinary caffeine solution. I use it for my under eyes, my dark circles. I know most of you are suffering from this dark circle issue, as if you have not slept or you've walked in the sun for long. I've been suffering with this issue right from when I was little. So technically, it's not a sunburn issue for me. It's an allergy I actually have. Most people have it, but they don't know they have it. So the doctor said it's an allergy to cold, actually. If you've tried the aloe vera, you've tried all types and it's not going, it's not bad. It's your skin, okay? You just love the way you are. Just try to prevent it the best you can, but if you can't, it's okay. And then when you're done with the face serum and the eye serum, I'm just going to go straight with my BFAS product here, face moisturizer. This is my favorite, the vitamin A. It is everywhere. It is cheap. With 2,500 francs, 2,000, I think you can get these. I even hear when you buy in bulk, you can have this at 1,500 francs. So this is my favorite. It really helps moisturize my skin. It's white inside. Some people even use it on the entire body because it's really moisturizing. Moisturizing meaning changing from a dry skin to something really moist, especially in the dry season, Hamatan and all of that, where you have dry lips, and you know, it's a really nice product. You don't feel all of that. So the next product I'm going to go in with is basically my lip balm, so that I keep my lips really. Oh my god, this lip balm doesn't want to come out. Great. Okay. You can use any lip balm. Some use Mantelanto. Yeah, you can use your lip gloss. It's just to moisturize your lips, so that before the end of the makeup, or before you want to apply your lipstick or whatsoever, your lips are not so dry to receive and welcome the product. So technically that is it. After this, you can decide to apply your primer. The only ones I have here as primer, we have Philips, we are having Pond's here. So milk of magnesia. Let me tell you guys one thing with primer. With primer, you don't just apply primer because you want to apply primer. It depends on the skin type. For those who have a dry skin, A moisturizer is good, like a primer which is not matte, because matte means something dry, not so. If you have a dry skin and you put a dry primer, imagine dry plus dry, you suffocate your skin now. So Pond's 2 is really in between. It is not matte, it is not for dry, it's just in between, you know, for mixed skin, like they call it. For milk of magnesia is for those who have oily skin, because this is a matte primer. For those who are using milk of magnesia, please make sure it dries very well before you use it. It's very important, or else you will not go into effect. It will not work the way it's supposed to work. So I'm just using my Pond's. I don't put too much. I just dot it all over my face. Okay, and I rub it in. Okay, if you've noticed now, my face is dry. We have the uses importance of primer. It protects your skin against harmful products. It helps to make your makeup last longer. Very important. Helps you to avoid your sweat and your oily face and all of that. It's not 100% assurance. It just helps for that effect. Okay, so we're just going to go straight into the brows. I'm someone who starts my brow before I go to my entire face. I don't know how to do face and then do brows after. It has never come out right for me. If you have a makeup routine that you are best known at, just follow the routine. Don't really follow what others are doing because you want to follow. If it does not work for you, it's fine. Do what works for you. That doesn't mean that you must start with your brows, not necessarily. You can always end with your brows. So I did a little diagram for the brows for you guys. Here is it. I don't know if you can see it clearly. So we have a brow and the brow shape technically like this. We have the beginning of the brow, we have the middle of the brow, and this curvature here. The beginning of the brow is called the shaft or the start of the brow here, as you can see. And then we are having the body of the brow. That is the length between the beginning of the brow and this place, particular place. You know, that is bending. And then we have the tail of the brow. We have the peak and the arch. Let me explain it on my brow. So on my brow, we are having the start of the brow. This is the body, the distance between the start of the brow and the arc. This is the peak of the brow. Everybody has this. And then this is the tail. What I have on my brow right now is microblading. You know, a semi-permanent brow that is going to fade out after. It's like a semi-permanent tattoo, but it's not actually a tattoo. But that doesn't matter to me because when I'm doing my makeup, everything goes out, like right now. So I draw my brows all over. So I want to start drawing my brows. Little by little, I'll be going to show you the products I use. This is my Pro Blend concealers that I use. These two is found in Cameroon everywhere. But be careful because they are the fake ones and the original ones, and you must know how to identify. So I take my Pro Blend concealer. It's a matte concealer. It dries extremely fast. So if you're not versed with it, please do not use it because it can disgrace you along the line if you're not extremely fast. So my own method of drawing brows for it to have natural look, I will just cover my entire brow with a concealer that is slightly brighter than my own color, maybe one, but you know, not exactly my color, so that it will be a little bit visible. And I want to avoid doing it too bright as well. Okay, I think I'm going to name all the products. Someone is asking for the brand names. I will name all the products in the group, I think at the end of the tutorials. Okay, what I'm using here is just a beauty blender. Everybody have seen a beauty blender before. This is how it comes. It comes dry. There are different types of beauty blender. It just comes dry. But when you are using it, please make sure you soak it into water before using. You see the way it is really soft? That's because I've soaked it into water for it to be moist. When it's dry, trust me, your makeup will be rough or it will not be that smooth. This is when it is dry, and this is when it is moist. You see the hardness. I mean, when you're making like this and scrubbing, it becomes hard. So one technique to have a flawless, beautiful, and smooth makeup, make sure your beauty blender is moist. You dip it in water, you squeeze very well, remove all the water until it's just moist enough, like a pillow. Then you can use. And then next I'm going to go in with my Zickel powder. You can use any other powder of your choice. It's okay. If you think it's a good brand, it's fine. I'm used to Zickel powder, and I'm going to take a clear shade, any of these, with a dry beauty blender. You can use a brush, it's okay. In fact, let me use a brush so that I will not confuse you guys. So this is basically like a foundation brush for those of you who use brushes to do your makeup. I'm a beauty blender person and I am a hand person. I'm not really a brush person, except for important areas like contouring, but definitely not for blending. I'm sorry about that. I've really tried with a brush. I just feel like it leaves a lot of pores on my skin. So I'm setting that concealer that I applied on my brows, and when I do this, you can see that my brows have gone back to the original shape it was. The microblading has disappeared, everything has disappeared. You see just the hairs. Like this is how my brow is basically. So when I'm done now, I just use my brow pencil. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Yeah, a brow pencil, something like this, and I brush it out so that the hair stands like strands. You see it one by one. And then when I'm done, I take my pencils. Pencils are very, very important. Everybody knows I use these pencils. They are not too, like, if it's not this pencil, it's not this pencil. I use this pencil. It's in the shade deep brown. You have others that are lighter than it. It's up to you. And equally depends on the skin color of the person. If someone is too light, you might want to use a shade that is lighter. This is not black, this is deep brown. If someone is dark, yes, you can use deep brown. Or someone is not too light, not too dark, maybe my color, chocolate, and the rest, this still goes. So I make sure my pencils are extremely sharpened, like well sharpened, as you can see. I don't use blunt pencils. I've sharpened about 10 of them here so that I will not waste time. And I go, let me come forward so you see. I start from the beginning under my brow and I draw a first line just directly on my hair. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. All right, it's not perfect, but it's okay because we are going to conceal the brow. And another line up the brow. I make sure I don't start in the beginning of the brow because I want to create some strokes that makes it look natural. Oh, we are seeing that. Not far away because we don't want to make it too big, like bigger than our own face. It's not going to look pretty. So, oh, hi, Benis. Happy Easter. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Okay. So you just follow your hair. I like to push this arc a little bit behind and then I come down. Now for your brows, technically you start where it's supposed to start, like you start where your hair is starting. Let me show you guys. You see where your nose is dividing in here? We have our small nostrils and then we have the beginning of our eye here. You can put your pencil there and that's where you know where your brow starts. Where your brow ends, where your mouth divides into two, under your nostrils, and where your eyes separates into two. See that? That's where your brow is supposed to end. Your arc, 3/4 of where your eye is about ending, and then your nostrils. That's where you're supposed to have your peak. So when I'm done drawing the upper and the lower line, let's just fill it. I've changed pencil again because I want to make sure it's extremely sharp. Okay. So I just draw strokes. I follow my hairline and I fill it easily. In front, I just draw strokes, about 5. And when you're doing the strokes in front, do it lightly. You do not want to apply a lot of pressure to it. If not, the strokes are going to be looking so big, like you do not sharpen your pencil. So when you're doing it, do it lightly. You know, as we're drawing our flowers when we're in nursery school and the rest, where you want to shade lightly. So you can put your hand jaw for anchor. So can you see that? So I'm just going to end here for this brow, and I'll quickly do the other brow. Another sharpened pencil. I always look at the other brow to make sure it's the same. Oof. This pencil has... Okay. See why it's important to sharpen so many pencils at the same time, so that I won't waste your time. All right, everybody has different techniques on how to draw their brows. It's okay. That doesn't mean you must follow mine, and that doesn't mean I am 100% correct and that you must draw your brows like this. No, some people just basically feel it and then brush it. It's okay. That's another way of drawing brows. You can just do do the one you feel more comfortable in. All right, so I'm done drawing the brows. I'm literally going to take my brow brush. Everybody knows the brow brush. It's almost like this, like a mascara brush. This brush has suffered. See how it has bent? That's because after that, I'm going to take my brow gel. Guys, to me, this is the secret of having natural brows. Trust me. Like brow gel. It is very, very scarce to get it in Cameroon, but it's not impossible. Brow gel is just going to lay my brows down. I can even say for the rest of the day, for 24 hours, even if I'm going dancing, a birthday party, everything, I'm sure and confident about my brows. So we have this. So I'm just going to literally brush it. I hope we are seeing this. Okay. A lot of people hammering me that I'm not sharing the link. I've shared the link to the group. Oh. So I won't brush the beginning, because if I brush the beginning, it's going to take off the stroke. So I'll just brush from the middle to the end. Look at it. You can decide to leave your brows like this. It's okay. But if you want your brows to have a sleepy nature, you brush it out. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end there. I don't want to do too much. We want to keep it as natural as possible. So this is the Karite shading waterproof eyebrow. It's even waterproof. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with the real face of what makes a brow. Concealer. We're going to be concealing the brow. In order to conceal your brow, some people use this to conceal. You need a brush. A brush is everything. Some people use this angled brush to conceal. I no longer use this, guys. It really wastes me a lot of time. Like, so what I use is this. It's like a C kind of brush. When I go with it, it goes once. So I have two of these. I'm just going to use one of them. These are naked brushes, like the brand Naked. Not naked as in naked. It's a brand called Naked. So if you want the brand Naked brushes, concealer brushes. They probably use it for eyeshadow brushes, but I use it as a concealer brush. And we probably have seen equally these concealer slash foundations Kiku everywhere. But be careful. We have the fake, we have the original. This Kiku fake and original. Fake is water. I don't know how I call it. It's really light, like really light. There is no, some even come with grains inside. When it comes to grains, you definitely know that it's. So I'm going to be using one shade lighter than my skin to conceal the lower part, and almost my skin color to conceal the upper part. So this is it. I do full glam when I'm doing makeup. I'm sorry, guys, for those who do not like too much makeup. I go full glam. Like, if I'm doing makeup, I'm doing makeup. There's nothing like small makeup with me unless I'm really hurrying and I do not have time to do my makeup. Okay, we can do the small makeup. So the Kiku I have here, I want to make it a little bit lighter, so I'm going to go with my Pro concealer, very light shade, and put a little bit for my underbrows. When you're using this light shade for your underbrows, make sure you are equally able to remove it when you are applying foundation. Don't allow concealer on your brows. In the end, it will look, I don't know how to say it, but it's going to look funny. It's really going to look funny. Okay. So I'm going to be taking my foundation to apply for my upper brows because I don't really have a concealer that goes with my color. I do, but I'm trying to avoid using this Pro concealer that I have here because to me it's still a little bit light and I don't want it to dry really quick. So I'm going to be mixing all these products for my lower brows. Okay, we're going to conceal straight away. See the way I put the product. So I'm just going to, and I love using the back of my palms. That aluminum plate, I've tried it, it doesn't work for me. Like, I know I'm a village girl, that's what makes my makeup come out well. Like, I'm used to already. So it's with time I'm going to learn how to use all those developed products. But I mean, the hand can always be, you can always wipe it and clean it off, so it's okay to me. So I'm going to use a flat brush. Mind the way I place my brush. I've not yet touched the brow, so I'm just reducing the product first, and I'm not going really right in front with it, you know, like the strokes, and I'm going straight. If that line is straight, that brow is straight, like it's perfect. If the line is not straight and crooked, your brow too will make like this, and you hold it east and west. You don't hold it north and south. Some people do this. If it works for you, it's okay, but I do this and it works for me. So I take my time and I create that straight line. Once I notice the product is getting finished, I go back again. To me, makeup is eyes and lips. Like brows is not a face. The face to me is easy. Once you master the steps and you're able to blend where you're good to go. Brow is makeup. When they look at somebody and look at your brow is perfect, I think they can even ignore the other details. So I always take my time with brows. So you see this, I put my hand on my jaw to support me. Especially for those who have sweaty hands or trembling fingers, it's okay. Oh my goodness, some people in the group are still texting me and asking for the link. I hope everybody can see the link in the group. So I hope it was not that hard. And you can see the line, like I'm just following the pencil you've drawn. So I've just cleaned my brush now with a face wipe, a baby wipe technically, and I'm going in with my next product, almost my skin tone or my skin tone, to conceal the upper part of my brow. So I make sure it's flat enough. I reduce the product and I use my brow brush. Straight line. Take your time. If I'm wasting time in makeup, it's definitely my brows. For most of you who know me, if my brow is not perfect, we are not going anywhere. Wipe and start, wipe and start, wipe till it's perfect. So we are basically concealing to bring out the brow definition. You see the difference between this brow and this brow, right? And you notice you've cleaned it up already and it's getting there. Some of you don't like big brows, some of you don't like small brows, as you say. Just do the size you feel you like, and it's okay for your face and you're comfortable. It's okay. So I have a lot of brow hair on my brow. So I don't think really small brows were meant for me. And I don't like thin brows too. So I'm used to this type of size for my brow. I'm going to reduce a little. And we are going to blend with our beauty blender before this product dries off. Make sure it's nice, neat, and smooth. Drawing your brow, drawing one brow is not a problem. The problem is making this brow look exactly like this brow. That's when you bring your makeup skills into play. Your eye skills, you have to make sure you're able to know that A is equal to B. If one brow is looking funny, the other one is looking funny, I don't know what to say. You'll just have to adjust it. So most people have a lot of issues drawing brows, your left brow. The right brow, for those who are writers, are not leftener. I hope that's how they call it. It's easier. Right hand for right brow, left brow. Can you use your left hand? So this is a technique. What I do, if I want to use my right hand for my left brow. I just, you know, like cross, because remember the rule, it must be flat, looking east or west, not like where you want to begin. So I do this simply. Okay, this brow fail, it will not fail because we have to move on. Yeah, the secret is the line. That line has to show, it has to come out, like it has to be straight. Okay, let's do the upper part. I'm going to be using my left hand, unfortunately, but it's okay, you can use your right hand. You're drawing and comparing with the other brow to make sure they are the same. If you find a fault somewhere, you adjust before you continue. We're getting there. Please, the link is on my stitches. You can always share. For those who say they have not seen the link, you can always get connected. Okay, go back to the right hand. I would have loved to show you the other manners or ways in which we can draw our brows, maybe more easily, but we cannot do this today. Definitely another tutorial. So just let me know if you want to know how to draw brows in a different manner. It's okay. I'm going to do that tutorial on my YouTube channel. I'll leave it there for you guys. So I'm just comparing, making sure both of them are the same or almost the same. Even these two fingers or two hands are not the same. We'll try our best. Okay. Okay, we just need to cut the teeth. Mofa Pearl, I didn't really get what you're saying. Okay, you mean about the different types of brows? Okay, then you just let me know on the group or in the inbox and I will show you how to draw brows in a different manner. But I love this one though because it really brings out my brow naturally. It's true, it takes a lot of time, but to me it's just the best. So I'm adjusting because I've noticed some bougie. You need to make sure it's okay, it's perfect, and we can continue after arranging it. So bring back that line in. Okay, we are getting there. Still a little problem here. Please, I would advise, if you're not used to drawing brows, don't use a matte product, because by now it would have gotten dry and you would have been so confused on how to go about it. I have one big pimple on my brow here. I don't know how to go about it. Okay, I'm gonna do So another class is coming up where I'm going to show you guys how to edit like a pro after doing makeup. So if you have not joined the group yet, make sure to join us. If you are planning on leaving after this, make sure to stay, because we have a lot to learn together, guys. How to edit. A lot of people have this issue because it's not free, and people are selfish with it too. Okay, I think we'll end there. I know it's not 100% perfect, but we have to move, and it's not that bad too. So let me not struggle to adjust though, and I go and press pour. Okay, we are blending for the brows. Will end here. I think if you have missed this phase of brows, I mean, like, makeup is brows, so please, I hope I can store the video and send it to the group after. So this is just pawns. I'm just trying to apply to where I felt like I was getting sweaty around my nose, my T-zone. So we are done with brows. We're moving straight to the skin, and this is going to be a little bit fast. So for the skin, for my foundation, I'm using my V Beauty in the shade Melanin. This is V Beauty. There are different types of foundation. I just have two. I have Kiku and V Beauty. I go with V Beauty because it has never, ever disappointed me. I'm sorry. For the products, if you want to know where to get them, always hit my inbox, WhatsApp, and I'll tell you where to. V Beauty, there are other good brands. You have NARS, you have Kiku too is good, but a little bit light for those who love light makeup. Personally, I don't use MAC. I have my reasons for not using MAC. There are just some brands I don't use. Some have really disgraced me, others, but V Beauty, when I use it on the bride, I use it on you, you are good to go. My makeup has never failed with this foundation, like never, ever since I started using this. It's a little bit expensive, but it is worth it. It is worth it. Trust me when I say it's worth it, especially when you're using the real type, the one in the tube. I don't use the one in the glass tube. I don't know, I've never used it before, but this is okay for me. Okay, I'm going to be using the shade Melanin, V Beauty. So you have Melanin, you have Butterscotch, you have others for all skin colors. I have about 6 of them here, and some are still coming for different skin tones. So how do you identify your foundation? One thing a lot of people have difficulties in doing, I don't use my hand to identify. You might have a different way to identify, or what I'm about to say might not be the exact way for you to identify how to identify your foundation. But I know drawing isn't easy. Don't worry, I'm going to leave videos in the group on simpler methods on how to draw brows, but it will not come out this natural, but it will still be nice. Foundation, identify my foundation from my neck. Once it matches my neck, I'm good to go. I don't want something I have a circle and my face is light, my neck is black, or my neck is light, my face is dark. Once it matches my neck, I'm good to go. So this V Beauty in the shade Melanin, you can apply it directly like I'm doing. You can apply it with a brush, it's up to you. So I just dot it. I mean, it's my face, I'm okay. You can use a brush. I don't have time for that. So this is what I do. you stop where you want to stop. Oh. I know for some people that are like, oh my god, this is much. Oh my, I know, guys, that it is much for some of you. But I go with full glam. Okay, I just go with full glam. Some people, they love spraying their face after this foundation. But with this foundation, you don't even need to spray your face for it to blend well. And that's why I like this foundation, for real. So I'm just going to use my damn beauty blender to blend it in. As you can see, section by section. Okay. And you see how smooth the product is. That's because my beauty blender is moist and damp. And you have to make sure there is no line passing by. If a line is passing by, it's called a harsh line and it's not well blended. So please, make sure your makeup is this smooth. If it doesn't give you this smoothness, see that the foundation is not the right one for you, or there is a mistake somewhere. I blend to my neck. It always comes out as if it's a little bit orangey. It's okay. So when you start applying powder, you come back to its right senses. Like though it was a human being. So I blend it right to my hairline. At least we have crossed the most difficult part, the brow. So hopefully it's going to be a lot more easy. So I just tap, 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 tap. I don't drag. If you're dragging the entire product and it's going to leave some lines and shreds as though your skin was peeling off. You don't drag. You don't drag. You tap the product in. Please. You tap the product in. Don't drag. You tap the product in. And when you feel like your beauty blender cannot really get very close to your brows, especially the upper part of your brow, you go in with your concealer brush, which is well cleaned, and you take your foundation at the back of your finger, make it smooth, and then you apply gently the upper part of your brow to remove every concealer that you feel like was standing there looking different color or shade or whatsoever. Okay, clean it up with my foundation. As you can see, blending is the key, guys, to a successful makeup. Blending. Blend until your face is smooth. Let there be no demarcation between one area and the other. So when I'm done blending, next step, highlight. Not everybody loves highlight, but highlight is when you want particular areas of your face to show. What I use for my highlight is my Piraia Pro Blend Concealer. What I started using at the beginning. For highlight, use one shade lighter than your skin, please. Excuse me, you don't use exactly your skin tone. Some people even go 2 shades lighter than your foundation. It all depends on how bright in the party you want them to see you. So I'm just going to conceal my lower eyes. Highlight, sorry guys. So this product is highly matte and it dries very fast. Let's blend it first. We don't want to be disgraced in the end. If it was not a matte product, I would have allowed it there to sit. So we are blending. You're blending, don't blend all the product out, please. You blend and allow a little bit there. See the difference between this and this? So I'm blending under my eye. Some people have wrinkles like me under your eyelid. This helps to eliminate all that. So concealing, it's important, even if it's the lightest amount. So under my chin, under my nose, my forehead, those are areas I want it bright. Make sure to blend it well, because if you're going to an event and you have the photographer taking you pictures with the flashlight and you have not blended well, you will look like a hot cake. So please make sure there are no lines when blending, no circles when blending. So this is the wet or liquid highlight. There is equally powder highlight to actually set all that product in place. There is what we call liquid blush, which can be before or after this step. It all depends on how you want to do your makeup or you wish to do your makeup. Let's not forget our nose, the middle line of the nose. To have a long nose, like people always say, we want to have a long nose. A slim straight line in the middle of your nose, not big. You see that line? And then I'm going to press my beauty blender like this. I'm going up and down, blending all that product in place. But I make sure, like the other areas, that I don't finish it. See, it has appeared there. We have created our long nose. Okay. So next up, I won't do liquid blush for the sake of time, nor liquid contour, but you can always ask your questions in the group. So I'm just going to make sure my under eye is not cracking, because once it's cracking and then you apply powder on it, it cracks for the rest of the makeup. So we're going to put concealer on it again and make it really smooth and blend. Once we are sure it's smooth, we quickly take another beauty blender, and of course with my Zickel palette, I'm going to use this shade, which is Sunrise, and the Zickel palette. To apply it on the same areas of my face that I highlighted. So it has to be just like the liquid concealer. Maintain the rules. The powder has to be one shade lighter than your skin tone, not too light. Too light, probably you might want to achieve a different type of makeup look, which is okay. It just depends on the theme and what you want to do. So I'm pressing it in, okay? I am not sweeping it off. No, you press it in, let your skin absorb the product. Press it in and you tap. That is one of the secrets for the flawless makeup. Please You do not swap. It's going to create some dead skins. Your makeup is going to peel off. So you tap. When you tap, it's much more smooth. So in areas that you feel happy Easter, Prudencia, in areas that you feel your makeup has not, your blender has not passed, like my under eye, like I emphasize on my under eye because I have to make sure that this powder is more than the concealer on my under eye. If not, it's going to be appearing all cracked up in the end. So I make sure I always apply it with an eyeshadow brush, a fluffy brush, a brush that is fluffy, and I tap. So once I'm done with that, I'm going straight to contouring. For contouring, it is one shade lighter than your skin, and for contouring you can always use Vole Clarice. Happy Easter, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. You can always use a beveled brush, a brush that is almost angled, like, you know, slanting like this. This is not actually a beveled brush as per se. Some people can apply their foundation with this, but I use this for my contour brush because it has a shape to easily lie on my cheeks. So how do you know that your color is here? How do you know this color is my color? You know, like I said, once it matches your skin tone, it's your color. So this is my color because it matches my neck. Sorry, this is my color. I can say a combination of these is my color. No, sorry, this is my color. If this is my color, my contour color will be one shade darker. If this is my color, your highlight color can be one shade lighter. And one shade lighter is not this, it's this. That's why I use this for my highlight, to set my highlight. So I'm going to be using this for my contour because it's one shade darker. So I'll just take it with the brush. Ezekiel, I love Ezekiel too. I have other brands, the girl, but I like the Ezekiel brand. So you see this hole where you make like this at the sides of your cheek. That's where you easily recognize where you want to apply your contour. And I don't reach, I don't get to my lips, no. I end somewhere halfway. So someone is asking for the name of the concealer. The concealer is the Puraya Pro Blend Concealer. I think it's almost everywhere, but in different originalities and colors. There are some that you use, it appears orange, so guys, be careful. So when I apply the contour on my cheeks, I'm just going to go round on my forehead. We are giving shape and definition to your face. So in makeup, when you use the right products, you have a good makeup. So I know makeup products might be expensive for some of you. Makeup is expensive, I know. Even for me, it's expensive. But I'd rather sacrifice 10,000 francs and buy this palette, for example, even though this palette, the original one, is 12,000 francs, than go to the market and they give me for 1.5 or 2.5, and I come back, my makeup does not stay. I mean, guys, seriously, if you use good brands, you will see the difference. I won't lie to you. Forget the money, sacrifice and use good makeup products on your skin. You will see a great difference in your makeup. You might say you're using exactly the same products I'm using, but your makeup is not coming out like mine because you don't know why. It might be the originality of the makeup product. Okay, Using my eyeshadow brush, something like this, let's contour our nose. To contour our nose, I start directly under my brows here, and I go close enough to the line in the middle. So I do this. In a tapping motion, of course. Like I disappear the contour directly under my brow. Okay, I do the other side. We're trying to create a long nose impression here. You're not forced to do face contouring. That's okay. Some people like it, some people don't like it, some people don't even have time for it. So you just choose the part that you like and you try to do your makeup the way you like it. It's still okay. We have contoured that nose. I want to emphasize on the cheek contour, like here. I'm sorry for those who arrived late, but we had to stick to time because those who were early could not wait. And we had announced the time earlier on. So my apologies. I just hope I can be able to save this tutorial so that I send it to you guys after. So after we are done with our face contour, the cheeks, the forehead, the nose, the jaw bones, I'm going straight using my foundation powder, still in Zickel. My shade is the Cafe. It's written here, Cafe. I didn't cram it. It's written there, Cafe. Your own might be different. Of course, I'm tapping it, my product. Gently sliding. So it is at this moment that I'm actually applying my foundation powder. This is foundation powder. One thing I like about this palette is you can use it for your highlights, your powder, your contour, like basically everything. You don't need to buy baking powder, buy banana powder, buy other powders apart with this. I can go and make up even 100 people just with this powder without having highlight powder and the rest. Of course, I do not forget my neck. I don't want that impression. But I'm going to show you guys setting powder, one of the most known and best for those who like baking of the face. We are going to do that just lightly because we want to do our eyeshadow right now. This is Airspun. It's a very good brand for baking of the face, but I'm not going to use this. If I'm baking my face or whatever, I die for this product. Like the Sasha Matte Buttercup Setting Powder. It's white inside. Yes, guys. But when I'll finish using it, then you understand why I say I die for the product. I love it because it goes for all skin types. Your fair complexion, your dark, your light, anything. Everybody uses this powder. Is translucent. It melts in your skin and you're confident that your makeup is going to last. So we're going to go straight into it, and we're going to bake a little, or put a bit of foundation. Oh great, Immaculate, she says it's her best too. Me too. Okay, so we're going to be using our dry beauty blender, not a damp beauty blender, dry beauty blender, and I'm going to soak it in. See how white it is. I soak it in. I make sure it's smooth, so I just tap it here so that the blender is very smooth, and I reduce the excess product. I highlight my under eyes, what some of you call baking. As you can see, the whole process I have not swept my face. Like sweep with the brush and whatever, just tapping, absorbing the product. So I'm going to be putting this, and I'll leave it under my eye because it will protect my eyeshadow. When it wants to fall, it will fall on top of this Sacha Buttercup, and I'll just sweep it off easily, and it's going to come out. So for those who are interested in baking, I normally just end the level of my eyes, but I'll do this for you. You want to bake the face. Baking means you're simply applying a certain powder on your face for a particular period of time. So allowing it like you're baking a cake is called baking. So I am contouring my cheeks, reverse contour. I don't usually do this step because I don't do too much too, in as much as I like using foundation that much. I think I'll allow it there for the nose. So we're going straight to the eyeshadow. We are almost done, guys, almost done. So we have eyeshadow, and then after that I'm going to explain to you guys how to make money as a makeup artist, and you know, we'll have a little bit of chit chat on clients and issues and how to get there, and you can ask your questions and I'm going to answer it to you. Yeah, Immaculate, it's not bad to start with your eyes at all. Like I said in the beginning of these tutorials, some people even end with their brows. If you don't have a particular routine for makeup, no. You can have your, you can do your makeup differently. It's okay. So I've just applied, you see, I've been using that concealer for like forever. So many stages. So I've just applied the concealer on my eye and I'm making it smooth. It acts as a base. Prepare my eyes to receive the eyeshadow so that the eyeshadow will stay well, so that it's going to be smooth and everything is going to go okay. So this is a brand I just laid my hands on. I don't know if most of you have heard of P. Louise. I've been searching for this product in Cameroon for like forever. It's not there. So when I got here, I was able to lay my hands on a few. My sister actually gave me these, and thank you, big sis, you're the best. So these are eyeshadow primers. You have all colors. You have white, you have blue, you have pink, all colors and diagrams and all these things you see on social media is this product, P. Louise. You can check it out. They have different containers and different brands, but P. Louise is good. Immaculate, no, this brand is expensive. I'm not sharing, sorry. But I can always get yours. Okay, I make sure my eye is smooth. Start for eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, seriously guys, I'm not lying to you, I don't know what we're going to do for eyeshadow. I have a couple of eyeshadow palettes here. We're just going to do something soft and nothing too complicated. I know you guys are strong makeup artists. You already know all the ups and downs of eyeshadows and the rest. So we're just going to do something light. I like this because you can carry one palette. It has all the colors, what necessary. Like, there's no color I don't think is not in this palette. It is the girl what? Anyways, I'll find out next. And I have this palette, Subu Fashion Secret. I like this because it's really pigmented inside. I've been using it for like ages. When I started doing my makeup, I've been using this. So for now, this is what I have here because I've ordered the others and it has not come true. But it's okay, yeah. We're going to be working with these two today. So I'm going to take my eyeshadow brushes and put in place, prepare for you guys. So these are my eyeshadow brushes. This is how they look like. I hope you can see that. Something small and fluffy to be able to pass on your crease. So for the eye, I was not able to draw a diagram for you guys. I'll just demonstrate directly on my eye. For the eye, we have the crease. The crease, everybody has this hole here in the eye. You see that? That's the crease. So if you are able to identify, you just put your hand there, your finger there, and you're going to see the crease. Always make sure it's smooth. So I'm going to be taking one of my eyeshadow brushes, and I'm going to start directly with my transition color. We'll do something. Let's just do. So I think I'll take this purple. I like these two purple to begin with. So I'll start with this No Beans in the Fashion Secret palette. In an eyeshadow palette, we have matte colors. Matte colors are dashed which do not shine. Shimmery colors are these that are a little bit shiny. And we are having the glitters. So those are the three you always find easily in an eyeshadow palette. Hell no, we are not doing cut crease. If I do cut crease, some of you will get confused here. Right, guys? We don't want to shock the others, the beginners. Let's not forget there are beginners here. Please. We have aunties, our mothers, our sisters are here. We want to do cut crease now. Some people will be like, I give up. I don't want them to give up on makeup. So I'm going to start with this color. Just at the side of my eye. I'm doing the two at the same time so that I follow up. And I equally make sure I don't touch my brows. Like, you don't do it all over the brows, bright filled here. You will look like, I don't want to say it. Please, please, I just do it down here as you see. I don't want to go so much detail with the rules of eyeshadow because we cannot sleep here. So I'm just entering my crease in a C form. Like I said, I tap to put that product in place. I just tap. And then to blend this product off, blending the product off, meaning you want to make sure that this product is not shown, like it's not showing here. I'll take another brush. I'll take an orange color, still from that Fashion Secret. We're going to be going with this orange color. Just to blend it, neat and nice. And lightly. Left and right to dissolve the product. Left and right to dissolve the product, to blend the product in. See the orange is at the end of the purple lightly. And then this is my upper brow. I'll use exactly the same shade of foundation powder to blend it. Because when it's looking light in that area, your brows, your eyeshadow and everything looks better. So I'm going to just blend it in. I just go back with my orange and I just normally this is not really exactly how I teach eyeshadow when I have a one-on-one class with you, when I'm giving training or tutorials, but I'm just going in like this because I do not want to waste too much time explaining. Guys, we have to go and celebrate Easter. I know some of you, your day has just started. Don't want to waste time on makeup. If some of you are going out and you're wise enough, you would have been doing your makeup as I'm doing mine, which I know some of you are doing. So we're going to go in with this deep. This is deep purple. This is not brown, like it's deep purple, and put at the end to have a smoky effect on top of that purple. See that? blend it in gently. Don't put too much. Oof, that palette is pigmented. Just took a little bit, and now like if I wasn't careful enough. Okay. If you have questions on eyeshadow, please ask. I'm seeing your messages. It's just there are some that the answers are very technical. Okay, thank you, Benice. She says she's taking down notes. That's kind of you, and that's great of you. Okay, so you see I've just put it at the outer corner. I've left this space here because I want to apply another eyeshadow color on that space. I don't think I'm going to go with the shimmer color, but this palette contains 72 colors. Someone asked how many colors it has. 72. We're going to be taking the peach color in there with this brush. We'll take the Leon light peach color, that most bright love using. They are wearing they, and we're just going to tap in that color. I've used the color until it's almost finished. So I'll tap it in. See that? I like the color because it's quiet, it's pink, it's nice, it's my favorite color, pink. So you can use, if your favorite color is blue, you can use light blue or light green. It just depends if you want to match with your outfit. No, this palette is in Yaoundé for real. You just don't know where to look for it. Just DM me, Immaculate, and I'll direct you on where you can find it. Actually, I got all these my makeup things in Yaoundé. It's just a few rare ones that I couldn't lay my hands on, and I was definitely sure it wasn't even in Cameroon that I had to get it here. So all these products are in Yaoundé. Maybe even in Douala, but I don't buy my makeup products in Douala. I'm sorry to say. Oh, I feel like those guys. They duplicate everything, so I'm kind of scared. I'm not too particularly sure of the originality of the product. So we have just, you see, we have almost like created a cut crease without necessarily creating a cut crease. For those who do not know what cut crease is, please, I think I've done one on my YouTube channel. When you have time, you just go through and you're going to see it in. So I'm just technically blending to and fro between these products to make sure it is well blended. I don't like when there is a demarcation between both products. So we are technically done with the eyeshadow above the eye. We're going to do eyeshadow on that below the eye. But before doing below the eye, let's do our eyeliner. This tutorial lasts shorter than how I expected. Good job, guys. I expected to take like how many hours? So, oh, sorry, for eyeliner, I like using this Kiss Beauty and this Iman of Noble. The more pointed the eyeliner is, the better the eyeliner is for me. Like, that's thick. There is this orange eyeliner, 300 francs in the market. Don't use it, please. Don't use that eyeliner, because to me that eyeliner, day 1, day 2 is nice. So day 3 it opens like this. You'll not be able to have a precise eyeliner. You see that? Slim like a needle. I prefer it. So eyeliner, you just need concentration. Okay guys, I just found out that the frontal part of this eyeshadow wasn't really the best. I'm gonna adjust it a little. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to come closer for the eyeliner. Mark the way I place my hand on eyeliner. Like I always tell you, east, west, straight line as possible. You go once. You start from the beginning of your eye. And I use a liquid eyeliner. You can use a solid eyeliner and a slim brush, precise brush. If you wish to, it's still okay. So once your line is neat this way, where your eye separates into two, you go upwards. Slim line, the thinner the line, the better the eyeliner. See that? Once I achieve my little slim line, I start in the middle of the line and I join the one that was up. Ta-da! Then I simply fill it in. See how slim it is? Wahala is when you want to do the other one, I have to make sure that it's the same. We'll try our best, just like the brows. Let's go, guys. So just let me know in the comment section from what town you're watching me. Is it in Yaoundé? Is it in Boya? Is it in Douala? Are there francophones among us? Est-ce qu'il y a les francophones parmi nous? I'm sorry I had to do this tutorial in English. So I will just, apparently majority of you guys are in Yaoundé. Okay. Okay, we have to make sure they are the same. Whew. I think I'll end there for eyeliner. We do not want to press pour, and I do not want to do something too dramatic because the eyes are already colorful enough. So we're going to go with our powder, the powder shade, and we are going to sweep this off. Now look at the reason why I say this Sacha Buttercup I just applied on my face is my favorite. It does not leave any excess powder on your face. It just gives you back what you want to see and in its driest form. Like, it makes your makeup okay. It doesn't add to your makeup like what you've been doing. There are some you use, it becomes very white. Some you use, you become very yellow, very orange, you know. This one, you just say, okay, let's go back to where we were normally. Now you see why I had to protect my face. If not, all this eyeshadow I had on my face would have been, I had on my eye would have been everywhere on my face. And that would have been a very big error. Imagine you're running to go and attend a party or something and you have eyeshadow all over your face. You need to protect your face. So for the eyeshadow, we are almost done. I say almost because we have to do the lower part of the eyes, slide color. So I'm just going to use these two, this behind, this in front. It's two shades, deep purple and light purple. So the deep purple, I'm going to give more definition to my lower eyelid. See that? With a precise brush. Yes, the under eye shadow. So I'll just do halfway with this deep purple. Then clean it up a little. Oh, I'm using the concealer angled brush for Nash Noel. I'm using this concealer angled brush. You just need to use a brush that is small, not too big, something precise that can go under your eye like this. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to use now the light purple that I applied here in front of my eyes. Are you seeing that? I love this step because it gives a different look to your makeup for the eyes especially. So I'll do the other side. And I make sure the quantities are the same. Okay. Ooh. I almost pressed point. Like, here we go. Okay. Now it's time for our eyeliner. Lower eyeliner. Sorry, not the liquid. The one we applied was liquid. I needed that because I needed precision on my eye. And the one I'm going to be applying now is the solid eyeliner. The eyeshadow color you use, does it go? Yes, yes, yes. It goes with dark skin. It goes with dark skin. It does. So this is Pariah Secret Longwear Gel Liner. I use gel liner for my under eye, liquid for my upper eye. I cannot use liquid for my under eye. Reason being that if that liquid enters your eye, try it someday and you'll tell me the result. Your whole eye will be black and you're going to cry it out and it's going to stain your makeup and you have to start it back from zero. So I'm still using that same angle brush. You can have smaller brushes here, which I have for eyeliners, but I don't know why today I decided to sign up on this particular angle brush. So this step is very, very... Oh, hi Tina, great, you're watching from Douala. This step is very, very technical when you apply under eyeliner. Look at what I do. I'm going to use you guys as my mirror for a bit. So I use my finger and I drag it down and I make sure my eyeliner, I place it on top of my hair, like my lower lashes. on top of my lower lashes. Yes, so not under, on top of those colors are applied there, and on top of my lower lashes. See the effect? I really hope I'm on top. Yes, I'm on the right track. Okay. On top. When you're used to makeup, trust me, you will not cry your eyes out. I know a lot of people hate this step. I know. I've done a lot of clients when it's this point, I like, hold it there. I think we're going to skip this step. But trust me, it gives your makeup a different look. Look at the difference between the two eyes. Imagine I didn't put here and imagine I put here. There is a whole lot of difference. So we're going to be doing it in this other eye. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. So I'm doing it with gel. You see, I'm doing it with gel. And even if it touches my eyeball, I will not feel anything. Had it been it was a liquid, it chokes. You cry it all out and your makeup will be spoiled. So I make sure I put enough quantity. Okay. From start to finish. So let me confirm with the mirror. Yes, that is it. When I'm done, let's do a little bit of cat eye for those who love cat eyes. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to be taking this and fix a little error here. Okay. Let's do a little bit of cat eye. Cat eye is when you bring the eyeliner a little bit in front in a sharp manner, you know. No mistakes here. If you do a mistake, correction is not your friend. Trust me. You will not like the outcome. Let's do the other lightly. Now you see why you need a precise eyeliner brush. Like if it was fluffy, you will not be able to draw this at all. So to me, I say an eyeliner is good when it is precise enough. So now that we are done, lashes. For lashes, I'm just going to quickly pick from the collection I have. Oh no, I cannot find the lashes. But then, oh, here you are. We will go with these lashes. Nothing too much. I hope it's not too much. I know some of you will say it's too much. Some of you like extremely short natural lashes. That's okay. So we are going to go with these light ones here. I like when my lashes are looking all natural. I don't do artificial lashes anymore. I know it's cheap, but it's almost like when you're wearing a dress, you're putting on a dress for a party or an important event, and you're putting all the Zara and all the Gucci, you know, and someone will be like, and all the Louis Vuitton, and when you're not putting that at all, you're putting just an Accra dress or a second-hand dress. So to me, it's almost like that. When I have a very, very important event, I select my lashes appropriately. They see your lashes, they start respecting you from your look. To me, it's everything, lashes. Okay, so I'm looking for my tweezers, what I use to hold my lashes, real quick. If you notice, I've not done my mascara yet. I'll do it under my lashes. So these are tweezers to hold lashes. This is technically the gum I use for lashes. I don't use the one that you have to blow and dry and do and wait. No, I don't have time for that, especially when I'm hairy. With this one, you don't need to wait for it to dry. Once you apply straight and you're good to go. And it's more inside and it's cheaper. So it gums, why not? So I'm applying lashes. I have to apply it on top. When you're applying lashes, the shortest part is here and the longest part is here. So I want to quickly apply it before it gets dry. I bend my natural lashes down. I gum in the middle 5 seconds. Wait for it to gum. I prick it. Oh, hi Chedo. Okay. So it's almost like I've not even applied lashes at all, but it's there. That's the effect of natural lashes. Yes, so let's do the other one. We'll take a little bit of our lash glue and we apply on the lash line. Not too much and not too small too. Don't know if you guys are seeing this. This is what we'll go and pay 1,000 francs in the market to do. When we can do it ourselves. Practice make perfect, guys. Try it at home. Keep trying. Keep practicing. And you'll be able to do it on your own. So going with my VIP mascara. This mascara is very cheap. And I like it too. It's very, very affordable. Because it removes my hair strand one by one. You're going to see what I'm talking about. The VIP mascara. So first I'm going to shape. Oh, this has not gone because I had to waste time, so let's do it back. Right. Okay. Ooh. We shall get there. There we go. When you want your lashes to last longer, you can press the natural lashes and the artificial lashes. When you know you're going to remove it anytime soon, no need to do that, which is why I do not press it on, because I know I'm going to remove it after these tutorials, guys. I'm going to take off this makeup after I've taken my pictures. Okay, so we're going with this VIP mascara. Apply under my eye. You want to make sure there is no difference between your artificial lashes and your natural lashes. Now look at what it's going to do on my lower lashes. It's remove those hair one by one. See that? I don't know if it's visible, but it's very visible for me here. Okay, so I had a little stain here. Next up, we are going to be applying our blush. I'm still going to use my girl, but this one is no longer the eyeshadow. We have foundation, we have bronzer, and we have 3 in 1 blush. So I'm going to be using blush. Orange is blush. I love orange. When it comes to blush, it always gives you an effect other colors do not give you. But you can use light pink, you can use red. I apply blush just slightly above my contour. Look at that. Now you see that we do not really need to do all the liquid and everything, especially when you have a well pigmented blush. I smile, start from my cheeks, I'm a blush girl, and I put blush a little bit more on my cheeks because before you want to finish your makeup, part of it has disappeared, so you will want to put it a little bit more in proportion than the normal amount, so that by the time it's disappearing, not all of it will disappear. Just doing 1 or 2 adjustments. Now we are going to apply our bronzer. With our bronzer, you can always use a flat brush, a fan brush, sorry, something like a fan to easily apply your bronzer, or you can use my little precise blush. No, my little precise buffy brush is still on its way, but I'm going to be using this one today, and I have different colors for different shades. For my bronzer here, I'm going to be using this shade right here, in the shade Topaz. So I'll just take a little bit. Trust me, if you take a lot in bronzer, you might end up regretting. And I'm applying on top of my blush. So I smile a little, and I don't apply too much, but I make sure I see the shine. And I make sure there are no harsh lines, a line separating from the other. So you might not see this, but it's okay for me here. So I apply a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. Kind of, I'm glowing everywhere on my face, but you don't know where exactly I'm glowing. I don't know if that makes sense though. Apply a little bit of powder at the sides of my nose trills here. Okay, so everything concerning the nose is a precise brush. So for my nose, I'm gonna be using something really precise, small, and I don't apply bronzer my entire nose. I apply at the tip, like this, and I blend with my finger, and I apply in between my eyes. So that is how I apply my nose bronzer. You do not want to forget your brow bone too. While blending it, of course, just on the bend, please, not your entire brow bone, not on your entire brow, just on the bend. It's showing from here. I don't know, I don't think you guys are seeing it there. A bit of glitters on the eye, inner eye, to make it look nice. So this is Fireworks glitter liner from Blossom Makeup. So I've taken the golden shade and I'm just going to apply directly under my lower eyeliner, just in the beginning of my eye. It might not be visible there, but it's okay. It's visible this way. Lips, and we are almost done. So for my lips, I'll quickly line my lips with my favorite pencils. And we'll do something simple, nude on the lips. I have nude. Now I make sure I create that V. I think this is not actually hard, and I like to feel it, the upper part of my lips, with this color, deep brown. And then I can just go with gloss since I already have pink lips. But when I want definition and make it more pink, I use this my nude Huda Beauty liquid matte, and this is exclusive Superstay makeup. Let's create a nude lip. Let's see what it gives. Ooh. Okay. Definitely going to blend this out with a little precise lip brush. Nothing extra. I'm going to add this a little bit. Okay. Now let's mix this other Huda Beauty color to it to give it a pink shade. Slight pink. And we'll blend. Yeah, it's blended, but when it dries a little bit, I'm going to go with my pencil to adjust my upper lips because I don't like it when it gets up there too much. Oh, what do you think? It's still not bad. Once we are done with the lips, why would you apply your gloss if you want a long-lasting makeup? So I'm going to be using my favorite makeup fix spray, Snail makeup fix spray. I have other types, other brands, but this, when your makeup looks white or it just fixes your makeup. Like, it just brings your makeup, and it's extremely cheap too. It's not as expensive as the other big brands. Let's try it. So we're applying our fixer, we're applying in a circular manner. I always bathe into it, like you can see. So you see that it has brought back that kind of, you've done makeup and then you've taken oil and you've applied on your face. All that whitish nature and everything has just, boom, disappeared. So we're just going to quickly put our lip gloss on. Okay, so this is everywhere, very cheap, 250 for the original, 250 to 300, 500 self. Yeah, so I'm going to be using one of my concealer brushes, and I'll apply it on my lips because I don't want to apply it directly there, especially if you're using it for different clients. You don't want to contaminate the client. So let's apply it precisely with our brush. It is dry enough. Okay, so I'm not sure I've forgotten any step of this makeup process. So like I promised you guys a free makeup tutorial for some of you that pay a lot of money for, I was happy to share with you guys. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about how to take good pictures when you're done with the makeup. For example, if you have a phone, you've done your makeup, it's looking all nice and glammed, but your phone does not give you exactly what you have done, and what can you do to remedy that situation. First and foremost, camera is important. Yes, the camera you're using is very, very important. I won't lie to you guys, we have megapixel, that is the topping brand of all cameras, iPhone, Android, Samsung, and the rest. Megapixel, nobody can compare with that. I know Techno 2 is equally good, but for makeup, iPhone 7 Plus, period. iPhone 7 Plus, some people say iPhone XX Max or XR equally give you exactly, but iPhone 7 Plus, it gives you that exact, like what you're seeing now. If I use an iPhone 7 Plus, what you're seeing is what you will receive on an iPhone 7 Plus. Second of all, you need good light. Good light. You can have ring lights, there are makeup lights, makeup, good phone, makeup light. At times you might not even have a good phone camera, or you just have your Android camera or Samsung. It's okay. Put a ring light on it and you will see what I'm talking about. It's very, very important. And then for videos, to adjust your videos and the rest, I did a bit of research for Android because I don't use Android. For Android, you have Viva Video. Yes, I remember I once used Viva Video. Filmora Go, we have Film, we have Quick, InShot, we have Power Director. Those are apps. If you have an Android phone, you want to edit pictures, try it, and it's going to help you a lot. For iPhone, we have CapCut, InShot, and VN. Some of you ask me how I edit my pictures and the rest. I've just given you the secret right here. How to make money as a beginner, how to make money as a makeup artist, and all of that. Now, first of all, it's not all about making money in the makeup industry. If you're just money focused, I didn't say it was a bad thing to be money focused in makeup. But as a beginner, if you want to start, attracting clients, a lot of you guys got to my inbox and you were asking me how you do it. You have to grow. You have to start from somewhere. I'm going to give you little tips, okay, as a makeup beginner. What you can do is you can have your business cards, create your business cards. You can create your flyers. We have fashion graphic. You need to tell somebody for you that you're into makeup, and then you are good and you offer the best services. So things like card flyers is going to go a long way. You equally have communication and referrals. When you do your makeup on somebody and the person is satisfied with the outcome, especially the products you've used, this makeup I can carry it on for the whole day. I'm good to go. If I go out in the morning, I come back in the evening, I'm sure my makeup is going to be like this. That is what clients want to see when you do your makeup. They want to make sure the blending and everything is on point. I mean, you know, from the brows to the eyes to the application of everything. That is why all makeup artists have their own signature. I have friends that are in the makeup world. If I see their makeup, I will know that is this particular person's makeup. Is this, if someone sees my makeup somewhere, she will know it is my makeup. So everybody has his own signature, because even God did not create us the same way. So your makeup cannot be exactly like my makeup, I know, but it can be very, very good too, even more than mine. I understand. Everybody has his fingers, his hands that God has provided. And so you just need practice and practice and practice. If you do my makeup well, I would definitely recommend you. Right up to where I am, my students can testify. I brought them a lot of clients, and there are some clients calling them back. There are some that do not call them back. It's okay as well to fail. It's okay to struggle in the beginning. It will not look like a piece of cake in the beginning. It will not always look like a bed of roses. No, you have to start somewhere. You have to work hard. You have to think out of the box, create ideas, communicate, post pictures. At times I just do makeup like this, just for posting, dress well, take pictures, and people actually think I'm going out or have this big event and I look gorgeous. After this, I'm going to wipe this makeup off and go to bed. But I do this just to be consistent, just so that someone will remember, oh yes, Queen is doing makeup. We can get to her if we have a bridal shower or a birthday or something or something or something. Try to make your prices very, very affordable too, as a beginner. Don't say because A is doing makeup 25,000 francs, 30,000 francs, I'm going to do makeup as a beginner at 30. Maybe that person might have started 5 years ago and you just started. I started doing makeup, I think 1,000 francs. That was about 5 to 7 years ago, for real. Like when people didn't know about the makeup and the rest. 1,000, bring your makeup. Oh, she's affordable and she's good. Come to me now. Next time, maybe after 2 months or after 6 months, I tell you it's 2,000. And I just start growing like that, like that. If you just start 15,000, 20,000, people will be like, can I see your makeup? Like your samples, please. And when they discover that what you're offering as a price is not exactly worth it, they will not even come back. They'll just say thank you, I'll get back to you, and that's it. So at times I invite models free of charge. I go to Instagram, Facebook, I look at these big models, or the models I'm able to get within my reach. At times even my sister in the house, my friend, my cousin, I just invite them over for a weekend when they're free. I've done that. You guys can testify, like those who know me can testify. Like in that group I can count about 50% I've done makeup on free of charge, and they are on my pages, Kendall Queen Beauty Institute, and they have not paid, because I was struggling to get advertisement, I was struggling to get consistent, and it's not every day in the makeup world that you might get a client, and they are equally seasons. There are some seasons that, like Christmas seasons, these bridal seasons, December, January, November, February, when you really have a lot for makeup calling, like a lot of calls coming in and out. And during the holiday period, or during the April, May, you might get little or no clients. There were days we sat down with no clients. But what do you do when you have no clients? Do the person's makeup. Don't sit and expect clients to come and meet you. In order to be successful, you need to work hard. You need to work hard. Nothing good comes easy. It doesn't. Another one, pray. Pray, guys. Pray. Not everybody likes you. There's poison outside. I'm telling you, pray. When you're doing everything, put God first. Say, God, as I'm going to make up this client, let my makeup come out well. Let her call me again later. Let her give me referrals. You know, Ask God's opinion. Pray. I'm not wishing anybody bad luck, but there are a lot of things you might go and make. I've gone to do makeup severally and I've forgotten my makeup powder, like the powder itself, or even the foundation liquid, like the almost base primer of makeup I don't have. But I don't give up. I try as much as possible to think, calm down, look at the way I can always make the makeup look nice. There was this lady I once made up in Bankolo. The first time someone told her I was good, she got to me, I know you're good, and the rest. That's why I took my shoulders up. I'm like, yeah, 15,000. No, since you're very fat, 20,000. She said, okay, come, let me see what you have. She came like that. She had a very important wedding, and I did not. Brenda sent me a picture at 2 a.m. telling me that, can you imagine, we did not use primer, but my makeup is still on. I'm like, luckily enough, I had to sacrifice and get a lot of the best products, and God really saved me that day. So another way you can make money, social media has provided us an easy way. We have websites, we have social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you are in an area where you think they use Instagram or TikTok in order to sell yourself, try to follow that means, or Facebook, try to follow that means to get your clients. Like for example, where I am, they use Instagram in order to know their best makeup artists and the rest. Listen guys, when I was in Yaoundé, how many people use Instagram? Instagram is for how can I put it? People don't use Instagram that much in Cameroon, like Facebook, I won't lie, or WhatsApp or TikTok. If your WhatsApp status has 300 views, 200 views, 100 views, 50 views, make use of it. Post. I don't post on my status views because I enjoy posting, but I have an aim, I have a focus, I know why I'm doing that. I post there, I post on Facebook, post on Instagram, post. You need to create a page. You need to have a brand name, a makeup brand name. You can use your name and put makeover somehow around. It's up to you. So sanitation is a key here. They can lock you up for sanitation. Like if you are not clean, you don't use two brushes on this on one brush on two people, or one beauty blender on two people. But that's why you see when I was showing some of my products, I had a cartoon of them, because if I'm going to make up like 5 persons, you need 5 beauty blenders, 5 different brushes of concealers, 5. So well, there's this product that avoided me from doing that. There is a makeup brush cleaner. Like as you use one brush on somebody and it's dirty, what you do is you just take the makeup brush cleaner. I don't know if I saw it in Yaoundé, but I got it here. Makeup brush cleaner. You spray it on it. This is a new one. And then you spray it very well, and then you use tissue and you wipe, and it's removing the dirt immediately. And once it gets off the dirt, 5 minutes, it's dry and it's clean, and you can use it on another person. So try as much as possible to clean enough. You might not have all these products, it's okay. Just make sure each time you're going to do a client's makeup, you try and show her how neat you are. Some people, they look at it even much more than how good your makeup is. And the struggle will not be easy, guys, especially for those who want to get into the field. There are days you get insulted by clients. There are days you come back home and you will cry. You have to pass through that before you even actually know you're growing. If you don't go through all that, then they're going to continue with you and the group after I've taken a picture of this face and sent it to the group. So we're going to meet up in the group, and we are going to have another tutorial coming up on how to edit makeup pictures. After you've done your beautiful makeup and you're through and you want to look all smooth and glammed up and you don't know how to edit, we are going to learn how to edit. We're going to learn a lot of things. We're going to have a lot of more lively videos. So stay tuned, remain blessed. Happy birthday to me. Any question, feel free to ask in the group. I'll be there to answer.